welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe if you do like what you see. Today we did the Kim Kardashian blue eyeshadow look using the KKW Beauty and Mario palette. It's absolutely gorgeous, so if you'd like to see how I achieved this blue eyeshadow look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start by applying a really full coverage concealer all over the lid and eye area just to clean up any other product that's already on your face, your eyebrows, things like that, because we're already going to have a lot going on with the blue eyeshadow, so you just want to make sure that you are really starting with a nice clean canvas. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the Tarte Maracujá Creaseless Concealer on the back of my hand, and then using a concealer brush, I'm just going to apply that to the lid loosely at first, and then I'm going to sweep it under my brow to clean up any leftover brow product. Now after you apply the concealer, you're going to set the concealer with a translucent powder. This is going to make your colors blend in a lot easier rather than if you just apply an eyeshadow over the sticky concealer. So I'm just going to set it with the Mercier Translucent setting powder. And for this I'm just using a big fluffy brush. Okay, so now your eye is prepped, we're ready to go in with the eyeshadow. Now this is actually a fairly simple eyeshadow look where we're only really using the one color. However, it is important how you place the color and the technique to really get that blown out look. So of course I'm using the KKW and Mario palette, and I'm just going to be taking the blue color, which is Libra. So in order to apply this, I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush, a tighter packed fluffy brush. This is a MAC 217. You could also use a Morphe 433 or any just smaller, more tightly packed fluffy brush. I'm actually going to pick up a fair amount of product. I'm going to dip that brush right in there, and I'm really going to pack a lot of pigment onto it. So I have a lot of pigment on the brush. Make sure you are using a clean brush for this because you do not want your colors to get muddled. So I'm going to go in now and start to pack that color onto the lid. The really important thing with this is that you're using enough pigment. You might scare yourself by how much you're putting onto your eye first, but in order to get that vibrancy, you really do need a fair amount of product. So I'm going to start to pack that onto the lid, and then I'm going to start to blend it up to the crease. Very lightly. You really want to make sure it's covered right from the lash line right to the crease. And then moving in as well, because we are going all the way around. Now don't go too far out past the corner of your eye just yet. Don't place the pigment out too far because we're just going to blow that out with a blending brush after. Okay, so now that I've got the color placed all on my lid where I want it, I'm going to start to go in with a clean blending brush, and again, make sure you are using a clean brush because you do not want any other color mixed with this beautiful blue. So I'm going to start more so around the inner corner because I don't have anything on my brush right now and I don't want a whole lot of color in here. This look actually goes right around the eye, so that's why I'm bringing this in so close. So I'm going to start to blend that out and then just working on the crease. And then when I get to the outer corner, I'm going to blow it out slightly. So I'm going to diffuse the color into like kind of past the outer corner of my eye. See how that's blown out now? So for me, I like most of the color to be concentrated on the lid and then getting lighter and lighter as it rises and as we go more toward the outer corner. Boom! Now I'm going to go to the lower lash line and I'm going to apply the blue across the lower lash line with a very small precise brush first, and then again going back and blowing it out after. Again, don't be afraid of the pigment. I'm not picking up enough on my brush, so I just dip back in with a lot more. Okay, so I think I'm happy with the amount of color that I've got on that. So now I'm going to take a small pencil brush, which is still a small precise brush, but it's a little fluffier than what I was just using. And then I'm just going to blend out that lower lash line. when I'm getting to the outer corner, I'm just making sure to kind of connect what I've done on the upper lash, or on the upper lid, and then what I've done on the lower lash line. So just connecting the two so they kind of go together. Okay, so that's the one eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and also apply eyeliner and lashes so you can see what it looks like for the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look with lashes and liner. I absolutely love, I have been adoring this palette. This blue is insane. It blends so easily, and I love this look. I actually have a few things to go out and do now, and I was gonna actually take my makeup off before I went and did them, but you know what? We're just gonna wear it like this. We're just gonna go around St. John's like this. Okay, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try it out. If you do, please send me pictures. Let me know. All my social medias will be linked down below. You can connect with me there and see what I'm up to. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye! But it's really about the technique and how you're placing it. So, of course, you don't have to use many colors. There's no... Okay, so now your eye is all prepped and you're ready to go in with the eyeshadow. It's a fairly simple look.